What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over what I think is the most underrated weapon in Fortnite Chapter 6, and that is going to be the Fury Assault Rifle. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below what you think of this AR. So for starters, a lot of players, myself included, kind of give this weapon basically no attention because it's a third-person bloom AR, while we have a red dot AR in the game like the Holo Twister AR, which is incredibly good. So if you're choosing an AR for medium to long range, which is typically going to be the role of an AR, the red dot one just does that much better, and most people are going to choose that without thinking. And if I am choosing a weapon to be my main AR for medium to long range fights, I would choose the Holo Twister AR 100% of the time, no questions asked. I could have a common Holo Twister or a mythic Fury, and if I'm choosing for medium to long range, I'm choosing the Holo every single game. But where the Fury AR really shines is in close to medium range. It's kind of like a spray weapon. Think of this like an SMG, but a lot more consistent on range and kind of damage and accuracy. This added range can also be nice because of how much mobility we have this season. If people are jumping around with the katana, maybe shockwaving around, using the void portal, you might have someone that's in great SMG range that kind of is quickly at a range where your SMG isn't really viable. And if you're swapping to your AR in that time, that person's probably gone, But the fact that the Fury AR is much more versatile than an SMG makes it more adaptable in those situations. And that is something that's going to come out a lot this season because of how much mobility there is. Mainly the katana. I feel like if someone shockwaves away, it's probably, the Fury AR will quickly be not that useful. These avoid portal, same thing. It really depends on how far they go. But if someone's like coming at you with a katana, I'd rather be shooting at them with the Fury AR. If they're trying to run away from me with a katana, I would rather be shooting at them with the Fury than either of the SMGs. And so that is one of the main reasons why I think this can be beneficial. It has a really good fire rate for an AR, like a solid fire rate for an AR. So it does the SMG role somewhat well. And then it also comes with the speed grip attachment, which allows you to stray faster. So you kind of have like pseudo SMG handling with this weapon as is. And the hip fire is also really good. Another reason why I think you might want to use it, like it's just a very good hybrid weapon, but it's going to be that if you aren't the greatest at fighting in like close range fights, because having this or maybe even the Surge Fire SMG would be really helpful in those situations where like a katana user is trying to melee you. And a lot of people are finding themselves in those situations this season because a lot of people just jump on you with the katana, right? So if you have been struggling in those situations, maybe having an extra spray weapon, like swapping from pump to Surge Fire SMG or pump to this would be a little bit better than swapping from the pump to the Holo Twister AR. Like me personally, I think the Holo Twister AR does this just fine in close range. Swapping from it to a pump, I don't really have much of a problem. But if you are struggling in close range, you aren't as confident, with your shotgun aim, you aren't as confident with the Holo Twister AR being not the greatest spray weapon, the Surge Fire SMG or the Fury AR are definitely going to be better spray weapons than the Holo Twister are in close range. I don't know if I explained that well, but like for me, I feel fine with the Twister. If you're struggling in close range, getting that better spray weapon might be the difference maker for you if you aren't as comfortable in close range fights, and especially if you aren't as comfortable fighting katana users, because those are going to be really, scuffed fights and really awkward fights a lot of times. So having a better spray weapon might make it a little more winnable for you. I also think if a sniper does come into the loot pool, the Fury AR is going to be an amazing weapon to pair with the sniper, because you would have the Fury for kind of close to medium range fights, and then you would have the sniper for those really long range fights. And I feel like having just pump and SMG and sniper, you do feel, not the greatest at medium range. Maybe with the precision SMG also that would work well. But I think if a sniper comes into the loot pool as well, the Fury AR is going to really slot into that playstyle really well and really easily. So if you are someone who really likes sniping and a sniper does come, I would definitely consider trying the Fury AR with it. And I wouldn't be surprised if a sniper does end up coming into the loot pool this season, just because most Fortnite seasons have had snipers. Like I would be, happy if there never was one, if it didn't come this season, but I expect it to at some point, just because that's how Fortnite is. And a lot of people really like sniping. And so when I was using this on stream, a lot of people were confused at why I was running 3 guns when in the past I said I like using 2 guns and double mobility. And that was just for the sake of making this video and talking about how the Fury AR is underrated. Like me personally, I would still like to run just 2 guns, the Sentinel Pump, the Twister AR, double mobility and heals, but I do think the Fury AR is really underrated. And if you do want to use 3 guns, like maybe you've just been using an SMG, pump, and AR this season, I would recommend trying the Fury AR in place of that SMG, because I think it is a really solid choice, and the added versatility and range of it can actually be really high value this season with how chaotic the fights are and how much people are moving around. But that is going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of the Fury AR down in the comments below. I'm going to let some gameplay play out. Believe at the end of this game, it actually saved me, and if I wasn't using it, I probably would have lost this game. But stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. This AR, like, melts them when they're doing that, though. Like, a lot of people have a hard time hitting shotgun shots while they're getting, like, kind of flung around with the katana, but it's so much easier to hit shots with, like, this or an SMG. Finally have a car, maybe? Struggle has been kind of real regarding that for this game. Should have, like, yeah, I was gonna say this guy should have max AR ammo because he's using the precision SMG. That guy was good though. I feel like if he didn't go for the katana play, he has like a way better chance of killing me. That's why I was like somewhat down to fight him when he was katanaing me, or when it looked like he was gonna katana me, because I thought I could get decent damage on him before he would get to me. And then also he was like beaming me when he was in that bush earlier, so I would almost rather him try to katana me. Like, his aim was very, very good. Imagine I lost my car because of the wind tunnel. I had to walk around so much this game, it was sad. After that fight by the first Shogun. We have 3 opponents. I'm not sure how threatening these people will be, because the fights that we had by the Shogun earlier on the ground, I feel like was very chaotic. And then also the fights on island took a while, so I think a lot of the like more active people in the game would have been in those fights. What's up, Jaeger? His footsteps. Pins behind a tree. Eggs with no salt died to storm. Now it's a 1v1. I get fried though. Holy. Got damage back on him, so he shouldn't push. He bunkered, but this bunker's in like an irrelevant location. I just finished saying that I killed all the good players, and then we got that man in a bush. That's max passion. I do not know where he is at all. We fight him now. He just took a decent amount of storm damage. Dude, that was so bad. I got stuck on the bunker. I couldn't move. Like, I don't know what it was, but yeah, okay, here. I can't progress forward from this point because of the corner of the bunker. That was almost so bad. But I thought I could just TP and get a shot on him, and he maybe took like a little bit of storm damage there. That was rough.